Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about how to get good audio on your YouTube videos or pretty much any type of video that you're making. Now, I've said this before, I am a beginner videographer and I think most people who watch this will also be a beginner videographer, and therefore we don't have a lot of money, or we don't want to spend a lot of money on this new passion project of ours. So the things I'm going to talk about here are very cheap, or I'll even talk about some like free tricks that I use. And yeah, I just don't want to spend more than like $100 on a microphone that I don't really need right now. So the first thing I use is the microphone that I have in right now. I film these videos on my phone and nobody is here, so I can't borrow another phone camera to record this, so I'm just going to gently pick it up. The audio might go a bit weird now, but this is the microphone that I use. So it's a Boya Boya BY MM1, and this is a shotgun mic. Bam bam bam. I don't know, that sounds kind of violent. I'll just gently put that back down. It's just a shotgun mic, and it's plugged in by a cable that I can't really show you to my phone. Now, the thing is, with most microphones, they have these different cables, and I'll just show you this one for example. So this is a cable that came with that Boya microphone, and my camera doesn't really have autofocus, but you can see there are these two lines, two rings. So this is called a TRS. I'm pretty sure it's called a TRS plug adapter. See, I don't know the technical names for things. And the other end is a TRS. So there's just two black rings. Just remember it as two. Okay, and this is your bog standard cable. So this is for like the microphone to, I think, to like DSLR cameras. I'm not entirely sure. The thing is, for a phone camera, or for a phone, the audio jack is, for most anyway, for my Android, I don't know about like Apple and iPhones and all those new ones that have different plugs, but for your bog standard like Android phone, Samsung, Oppo, I've got an Oppo F5, you need to have one with 3 black rings. Again, the autofocus, but you can just about see it. So this is called a TRRS, so 2 R's. The Boya, whatever I just said that microphone is called, came with both the TRS to the TRS cable and a TRS to TRRS cable. So I could plug it in straight away to my mobile. I forgot the word then. But before I got this microphone, which I don't know how much it was, I bought it ages ago in Indonesia. I'll leave a link to it below for the Amazon, the Amazon.com and Amazon.co.uk link. I think it's maybe like £35, $50. I don't know. That's a guess. I'll put the price there. Boom, boom, boom. Before that, I had a lapel mic. So this is it's quite old, you can't even see, but this is a Sony ECM-CS3, I think that's what it's called. Again, I'll write the title just here. Boom. Okay, so this is a lapel microphone and you can just clip it on. So it's probably better if you're further away from the camera. Right now this is not plugged in, by the way. So I'm still using the Boya microphone. I'll switch in a minute and do an audio test. If you have it plugged into your subject or whoever you're filming, the audio is a lot closer, so it's meant to be clearer. Whereas with the shotgun mic, your camera might be set up like miles away. So I think this one is better for like vlogging, or if you're sat really close to the camera like now. I also have another like really basic lapel mic. This one has a kind of, it's called a dead cat, I guess, and you can put it over there, and that stops like the sound of the wind, or like the, you know, the p and b sounds and things like that, like those horrible like spitty sounds. This also like can just clip on there somehow. But this was just like a non-brand, it was probably like $2 or something. So I don't know how that one is, but we'll test that one too. For both of these microphones, they both have the TRS. So you need to use an adapter. So I've got two adapters here. Here is my first one, which is a TRS. So you plug that in. TRS to TRRS. So this one can go straight into the phone. Now that's just plugged in. You can plug it in, I mean. And the other adapter I have is actually like a splitter. Okay, so again, we've got the TRRS. I don't know why these are called this, but this is how it works. So you can plug your microphone in. Whoops, wrong end. Oh no. Yeah, no, that is right. But on this end, there are two thingies, two splitters, and one is for the microphone and one is for the headphones. So this is quite convenient because then you can hear, like you could plug in headphones into this one and you could hear like the audio. If you're checking your videos, you can hear the audio come back. Whereas the other one, you'd have to unplug the whole thing to like check your audio, you know. I don't know. Probably I should use this one more often so I can check my audio, because I don't really do that, and that's why my audio is bad sometimes. Okay, so let's switch the microphones. Okay, so now I'm wearing the Sony Lapel microphone, so I don't know if the audio sounds different to you guys, but this is kind of like the audio test. For me, I'm wearing a dark coloured t-shirt, so you can't really see the wire, but I've seen other people that you could tuck it up under your shirt or something like that. But yeah, let me know what you think about the difference in audio between the Boya microphone and this lapel microphone. Now I've just taken the cable out, so this is what it looks like normally. The thing that I really love about this is when I'm like vlogging, I do some travel vlogs in Indonesian, and I'm walking around and I use my gimbal. If it works properly, because I had some problems with videos before where my gimbal app wasn't recognising this. The microphone is perfectly fine. But the reason why I like this is because it comes with this big ball of fluff. It's called a dead cat, and this stops like the sound from the wind. So if you're outside vlogging, if you're at the beach or somewhere really windy, like in an open field, which is where I usually am, this will help with the sound. So you just like shove it on like that. Yeah, ooh. Okay. And the thing is, you've got to make sure it's like all the way on. I've heard if there's like a bit of gap, so if you, oh god, okay, I don't know about that noise. If you had it like too loose or too far up, it might not work completely. I don't know how true that is because I've never tested it, but just, you know, make sure it's really on there, and then you'll be able to like stop the wind sound. Like I said, it's kind of similar to this one. That's just like a small, I would say that's a small dead cat. Okay, so now let's swap my Sony microphone with just a non-branded one and see the difference. Okay, so now we're just using the bog standard non-branded lapel microphone. I think visually this one's quite good because you can't even see it on my dark blue t-shirt. Obviously if you're wearing like a white t-shirt or something, you'll be able to see it. But let me know what you think about the audio on this one, especially compared to the Sony. The price difference isn't that much, but considering you could just, I don't know, pick up this one off eBay for maybe a few pounds, a few dollars, whereas the Sony one I think is a bit more expensive. It's maybe around £20. Again, I'll leave the links for all these in the description below. Yeah, just let me know what you think about this audio. Okay, and now we're back to the Boya M1 microphone. So again, like I said, these are just kind of cheap options, but of course for some people they might not even want to spend any money on getting better audio. So if you're just using your camera or your in this case your phone camera, and you're just using the like native audio, a trick that you can do when you're filming videos if you're at home is just make sure that you have a room with like some furniture in. So for example, right now I am in my bedroom, well, the bedroom where I'm temporarily staying during this COVID crisis, and there's a lot of furniture in here. There's a bed, there's a carpet, there's some wooden furniture, and that just helps with like the echo and things like that. Again, I know my sound isn't the best, but it's better than, you know, if I was filming in just an empty room. Another trick is literally just having maybe some cushions, or like if you've got a blanket or something, and just sort of lay it around, or even put a blanket over your camera just to help with that echo sound. One final point about recording external audio is that a lot of Android phones, like Samsung's and Oppo's, these sort of phones, they don't actually record external audio in the native camera app. So whatever camera you have on your phone, that most likely doesn't actually record the external audio from the microphone. It will just use the inbuilt microphone on your phone. So if that's the case with your phone, then you will need to install a third-party app such as Open Camera, or there's one called Footej, which is the one that I'm using now. I'll leave links again for them in the description below, and I will also make another video about these third-party camera apps that you can use to get better audio, better video, better photos, and so on, things like that. But for now, just think about, if your phone records external audio, then you don't need to worry, and if it doesn't, then try Open Camera or Footej. Alright, so that's all my tips and tricks for today. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, just leave a comment below, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. If you've got any questions, just, like I said, comment below, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Is better for like vlogging, or if you're